Hi everybody, I'm Diego Corzon from Trintangle. I'm part of the team currently developing Defo as a game designer, writer and co-artist. For those of you who don't know Defo, it's an open-world point-and-click graphic adventure game with a lyric tone and philosophical background. Defo's universe is based on Plato's theory of forms. Reality is made from ideas. So there are mechanics that allow you to extract ideas from things around you and mix them to create the items you need. And even other mechanics that allow you to manipulate time. So therefore it's not a common point-and-click adventure game. Not on how you play it and not on how you interact. That's why we are going to record a series of videos, 3 videos, in which we are going to introduce you to its mechanics. In this first video, we are going to focus only on the basics. So, let's begin. Let's start by moving the Wanderer, our main character, around. You can move by clicking on a spot or double clicking to go faster. You can also use double ASD keys or arrow keys and press shift to run. Of course, you can use the keyboard to move while you are interacting with the mouse. To zoom in or zoom out your view, just use mouse wheel. Let's interact a bit. When the cursor is over an interactive point, it will tilt like this, and a description will appear at the bottom, in this case, though. Let's click to see the actions available. We see 2 icons, the magnifying glass and the light bulb. The magnifying glass is the observe action. Each time you click on it, the description will change to other, more precise. We have door, so if we click, we have engraved door, and if we click again, we have door engraved with a hammer. These descriptions will also change when you learn, by reading or through dialogues, something new about the interactive point. The light bulb is the interact action. If the interactive point were a mechanism, it will allow us to activate it. If it were an NPC, it will allow us to talk to him. And if it were a writing, we'll be able to read it, but it's a door. So when we click, we open it and enter. Let's back outside and click on this item on the floor. We see 2 new icons, the hand and the ear. We are not to talk about the ear, the hear action. We are going to leave it for the next video because it's part of the more advanced mechanic. Let's focus on the hand, the take action. Of course, it let us take the object and put it in our inventory. On the top of our screen is hidden the toolbar and the inventory. As you can see, our inventory has 8 slots. It's a limited inventory, and therefore you have a slight micromanaging that we will explain in next videos. But when you click on an item, a description appears. And if we click this eye here, the dreamer will tell us something about the item. Who's the dreamer? Our astral guide. When he's not on the screen, giving us some advice, he can still help us by critically comment something about our items, as you can see. Let's see this button here. This is the drop button. Select an item and click on it to drop it to the floor. Dropping items is important for 3 reasons. 1. Make a space in our limited inventory for more items. 2. Interact further with these objects you have dropped, as you can see. Even use other inventory items with the one you have dropped. And 3. Sometimes some objects, in some places, can do something when you drop them to the floor. Let's talk about this icon here. It's not active, but it will be if you select an item the Wanderer can use with himself. An instrument he can play, something he can eat or put on. But again, let's focus on saying that we have a limited inventory. And if you drop an item and reset the day, didn't I tell you? Yes, you can reset the day in this game. And you will lose the drop items when you do. The solution? The eternal bolts. Let's find an eternal bolt. There are everywhere in the first realm. Each area has at least one, and it's important to locate them. They are useful for keep safe and store our items, or relics as some items are called. And now there is one here, so let's see. That big chest there. Let's use it. And this menu will appear. You can select an item of your inventory, click here, and put it on the bolt, or vice versa by using this other icon. The bolts are infinite and are interconnected. What you put on a bolt can be retrieved from any other bolt. Time to use inventory items with interactive spots. If an interactive spot can be used with an item you have, and as long as you carry that item, when you click on it, the icon of the item will appear alongside the actions available. As you can see here. So let's use this chrono blender with this ancient engraving, so eroded by time that we cannot even read it. Now the erosion is gone, and we can read it. As you can see, using items is very easy. We don't want you to focus on trying all your items in all the spots in desperation, as in some other adventure games. We want you to focus on exploring and create items. To finish, let's see some functions on the toolbar. Not all of them. Some of them will be introduced in later videos, but just these three. This button here is the notebook. You can also access it by pressing tab. Here you'll find all the text, dialogues and achievements, and maybe in the final game a to-do list, and not only from your current game, but also from all the save games in your profile. We reward explorers. We want you to play, therefore, several times, follow different paths and reach different endings. By doing that, you'll be building an entire encyclopedia here. You see these numbers? They are only for the prologue, so imagine how many secrets and lore and achievements you will have when we release the final version. So let's close it. And see, this button here is just only a shortcut to the achievement section. You click on it and you go directly, just for you to know it. And to finish, let's see the game menu. You can also access it by pressing escape. Here are all the options. The language and sound options here. The controls you can use. You can switch between Steam controller or keyboard and mouse. You can manage your save games in your profile, or even change the profile if you have created more than one. And that's it for now. We have reached the end of this video, and as you can see, we also reached nighttime. And we just covered the basics. Just to tell you, this game is still in development, but we have released a free playable demo of the prologue. It's a 2 hours long demo with a lot of achievements, lore and some secrets, and we hope you like it. You can download it from itch.io or Game Jolt. You have all the info you need in the description below the video. You can follow us on Facebook, Twitter or Instagram, or access www.trintangle.com/defo to see our devlogs. So that's it. Thanks for watching. I see you on the next video of this series. Bye bye.